I heard a no. Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure.
All right, no one. Oh, he's never won. He's never won summer.
Oh,
okay.
He's never won summer. Okay,
Damn.
Thank you, Left Stick.
It's because he's too busy partying, bro. Like,
yeah.
Have you seen his earnings? I wouldn't win summer either. And I'll see you guys later. I'm on my yacht. Anyway, back to the match we got going on right now. Lopes and Hughes, Wess and Vim for the grand finals. Let's get it here on Miami Dome.
Oh, he almost had that. He's just a little bit too high. He went for a jump sider rather than just a regular sider. He didn't want to fall too low by just hanging in the air and not actually moving himself up with the jump.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Big movement. Oh,
nice.
That's unfortunate, though, because that started with Hughes hitting him. They almost turned that into a stock, so not enough, though, to go ahead and get him past that blast zone. But I do like the idea of the capitalization on that, and that's going to be enough to get him past that top blast zone, though. Now it's just Hughes here on the screen for a little bit. Manages to stay alive, but not for long. Okay, he could have made that back.
That was very quick.
Yeah, like he jumped, and I feel like he just was like, never mind, I don't care, I don't want the stock anymore. But I definitely think he could have made it back. However, now they're just getting straight comboed. Oh man, that was about to be scary.
That was probably like 70 damage put out, like between the two of them, a total of 70 damage very quickly. And that side air from Vim as well. He hits his teammate too. But like Wess is still on first stock, so is Vim, so it's not the worst thing in the world for them. Nice side air, bouncing Lopes off the wall. He hasn't touched yet. Oh, the down air almost reached. It didn't quite have the range from Wess, or else it would have been a huge spike.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna get punished. He didn't get punished!
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There, Lopes once again. You know what time it is. You send them over here. You know where they're going. Straight to past that blast zone one more time. All right, got to create a little space. Got a high recovery from Hughes, but Lopes ends up getting taken out there by Wess. So now,
nice.
That's big, yeah. Jeez, Vim Tankila and Wess. As I said, you know, absolutely on 10. Looking like they may be playing on 11 right now. Just playing a little faster, a little better. Lopes and Hughes going to have to step this one up. Oh, nice little combination. Oh, they almost picked that back up with the side air as well, too. Okay.
A lot of neutral airs coming out from Wess. Lopes has done a great job of dodging all of them so far. A little bit of like inter-team cooperation there with a member of each in the middle and a member of each on the edge.
Yeah, it's definitely like fight night right now. They're in the fight pit, big chillin'.
Nice. Oh, man, that was so close.
Okay. Didn't get much more than that. Man, he's been finding that 6 so often. And yeah, the first game going in the way of a 4 stock is kind of telling. However, well, no, it doesn't even however, bro. I have to say that's kind of telling for somebody who's they're hot. They're playing. Lopes and Hughes just got a chance to play. And then they come into these people who have been sitting around watching matches, and they come off and both do 500 damage and deliver a 4 stock as a team. I don't know, man. That hurts. That hurts to walk into. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So earlier when I was wondering about what the like Twitch chat split was between whether they're picking Lopes or Hughes or Wess and Vim, shout out Jaximus Rhymes came through, gave me the screenshot of it. It was 63% Lopes and Hughes to 37% Wess and Vim. So we had a massive transfer of wealth by the time that one was over in favor of the Wess and Vim enjoyers.
Okay, so we're not actually going to the stage, even though I do like the stage a lot. Big shouts to Tech. Oh.
Why do you like the stage? I'm curious.
I just like the way it looks, not the platform way. I actually am a huge hater of platforms in this game. Yeah, no, I'm
right
a huge
there,
hater of platforms in this game. I don't have the movement like that. So, but then on top of that, usually the stage is just not something I would normally play on. I think Terminus is mad hard to play on as well. But if I had to pick one, it probably would be that one before anything else. Yeah, looking at the probably and of all the other stages that we've ever had of triplats, that is probably my favorite one, I think. But whatever, you know, it's gone now. We don't know that guy.
Yeah,
we're
definitely not going there.
We're definitely not going there.
We're not going there.
You saw how quickly they got off that stage? They were like, what? No, not at all. Where are we headed, though? I wasn't actually looking. Let's find out in a quick second as we load it up. It is Western Air Temple. Very popular in this season.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of that this weekend, especially today, for sure. No legend swaps whatsoever from these players. It's still going to be the double Roland on the screen. That is definitely a rare sight. Like, a regular Roland is reasonably rare. Like, we know the reasoning behind it, so it makes sense. It's just a rare choice that people make. But the double Roland is extremely rare.
Okay. Ooh. All right, man. Getting absolutely stabbed up right there. But, yeah, that was a lot of damage just delivered in the middle. It was kind of like a skirmish, though. Everybody's getting hit. Unfortunately, though, on the biggest receiving end of the damage is Vim. And almost like we're about to lose that stock from low.
Oh, we got the chase on top of that, but Vim is there to make sure he gets put in the dirt.
That was so clean. Yeah, he got hit. He got the ability to come back, but it did not matter because Vim was there to punish. Now Vim's got to get himself back down to the ground, managed to do such. Little damage here, try to get that extra hit with the neutral air. Ooh,
nice D-Sig. That almost hit Vim. That could have been a KO because he has a lot of damage, even with the reduction, given that it was his own teammate. But still, didn't even have to worry about that because he only hit Use on it. Great timing.
Okay, Vim.
Nice, okay.
Reverse there. On the weapon toss, too, to go ahead and seal the deal. Love that. Use. Setting that one up perfectly for Lopes once again to always be there. He's always going to be able to clean it up. A quick down, light to the Sair to go ahead and keep it even on these stocks. Got a lot of damage here on Lopes, though. I see him kind of trying to play the back foot. Ooh, big pickup. There we go. Backhand. Get him out of there. Some extra damage.
Now, one thing I did love about when Use just had the Lance on the side is, like, you were seeing some, like, actual Lance head gameplay. Not the most insane thing in the world, but he went for the side light down air to force the opponent over to the wall, and then he went off of the edge, fell, and then did a down air towards the wall very quickly. He's got some Lance chops, in addition to just, like, being a good player with good fundamentals. Nope. Nice interruption.
Okay. Okay. Gonna knock him off the wall right there, and that's gonna be it. Oh, this is a great turnaround right here for the blue team. Double recovery. Neither one of them going to drop stock just yet, though. But Vim is going to come through. Can't really get down there and make anything happen. That was enough. Okay, never mind.
So not only did we just see that stock get lost by Use, but right before that, we saw Lopes use his stock, and you saw it said shut down. That's because he grabbed 4 stocks on his second stock. Yeah. That's huge. It starts at 3, but then he grabbed one beyond that, which is huge. I can't believe he grabbed 4 stocks on second. That's wild.
Okay. So now Lopes once again, he's playing that. He's playing the receiver role, really. Like, it's really up to Use to get those passes over to him so he can get the big finishers, big damage, or big combo setups as well. And I kind of like this role that he's playing. Being able to play from this back foot, but also be so effective from over there as well. Hold up. Ooh. Okay. That dodge got red. Ends up taking quite a bit of damage for that. Usually going to find his hit as well here from Wess. There's the pass.
Nice. He does it again.
Oh, it's one more. It's one more. Yeah, there's no way. Of all the people to go out like that, if he could just get this onto Lopes, though, man, this will be a crazy way for him to get this 2v1 comeback. He definitely has to hit Lopes, though. You can see him kind of fishing for it. He's moving. I love the movement here from Vim Tranquilo, though. Whoa! Don't think he meant to do that.
Lopes is being very careful, playing very defensively. He's the more damaged player, so he's letting Use kind of take the lead. But every time Vim gets close, he has to worry about the stomp from Lopes. It's going to be the perfect setup. That's the only move he's been going for, and he's been doing it very sparingly.
Ooh, okay. Again, the spacing. He got picked up from behind, unfortunately, with that neutral light. And I think that's going to be it. Yeah, right over the edge. Caught him sliding right up into that neutral light. Good team play there from Use and Lopes, especially for Lopes being able to stay at that percentage that he was at, or that health that he was at for so long. I think he was sitting there for a good 30-40 seconds and not getting hit. And then Use is doing a good job of making sure that his teammate always has a bodyguard. Yeah,
so he's dominating there, and then he confirmed the second knockout as well. Him going all the way off stage was so good. He had a sick recovery over there. It was great work. And then he came back on the stage. Man, Lopes is playing on fire today. We're giving a lot of praise deservedly to Wess and Vim, and we're also giving a lot of praise to Lopes, but I want to heap a little bit more on the pile because I'm loving the way Lopes is playing today. Use is doing a fantastic job too, but I just feel like I've seen Use win the World Championship.
Right.
I've seen the best Use gameplay that I've ever seen. I'm seeing a new peak to Lopes right now.
Okay.
He's playing it feels like he hasn't played in a little while, and I'm loving it.
Okay, there we go. Love that, man. You know what? And you, as you say, he was gone for a bit, so he's coming back with a new vengeance, and it seems like that is definitely paying off. So let's see what he gets now into our third game, the flex game here. Putting yourself one set closer to that grand finals finish or to that reset. All depends on what happens here in this set. Right. Still same teams, though. Got the Rolling out, got the Rayman out, and the Nash out in the way of Shovel Knight.
So Wess and Vim are going to look to answer back here on another stage with 2 soft platforms. We're not on Western Air Temple. We're over here on the Miami Dome. Going to be similar, but the soft platforms are completely static. Gets the double D-Light into the side air. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a stock just because Vim was in only yellow, but still a lot of great damage added up. You love to see that as a spear player.
Yeah. Now Lopes. Okay, bopping him on his dome right there with that pogo, but how much going right there? Vim gonna be on
nice.
the, oh, again, the passes, they're so clean here for the blue team every time. That's going to be something that the red team is just going to have to answer. They've got to figure out a way to separate them enough to where Lopes is just not in position to be able to pick up all these passes from Hughes. Okay.
Oh, just an inlight. Okay. You can see like how low damage Wess has on him right now, so he's not going to be going for any KO options there. The D-light, it's going to be a little bit risky, just trying to hit it raw, trying to hit somebody up in the air, catch him jumping.
Okay. Mans is moving real quick. Clean. Man, there's two just one-on-ones just going on right now. I'm seeing hits. I got to keep my eyes peeled on both sides. But off the top, the double, there it is. That's going to put them back into the game, but won't say into the lead just yet, as that's the first stocks from both Lopes and Hughes. Well, they already got some good damage on Wess and some pretty respectable damage on Vim too. Hold on.
Yeah, that was great. It was a sidelight neutral air from Hughes, and then Lopes hit like an unarmed inlight on the soft platform, and then one of the red team members came in to punish, and then Hughes came back in and hit like a sidelight down air.
Literally couldn't save him and almost lost his stock as well too. That neutral air almost getting picked up by Lopes again with that side light or side air, but okay, my man's trying to slide out on him right now. No one there for all three of those, so kind of put himself in position to get punished one more time. Gets the recovery. Still trying to slide out.
He's
Bro,
still going for it.
It's not working.
I don't really know who he's aiming for because like the signature is ending near where Hughes is, but he's in yellow. Like you're not going to be doing anything with that. So maybe he was trying to catch Lopes jumping in the air. I'm not sure because he's closer to KO damage, but even then he's not that close until like now. He had to take a few more hits before he was in KO zone.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, trying to get the little extra bit here onto Hughes, but no, Hughes able to live yet again. That's going to be big, yeah. There's no way he's coming back from that. Just a clean punish there from them. But it may not matter because both of them are super hurt, so unless they were able to get a 2v1 combo, or they had to get the stock off of Hughes, get a 2v1 combo while Hughes is gone, and turn that into an actual stock. But now they're just struggling to get back themselves right now. I see this going in the way of the blue team one more time. That's one stock. There's the second one. Blue team taking it quickly.
Yeah, you laid out the game plan that they needed.
Yep.
And like step one of that was the easiest step, and they weren't able to do that. So there was no shot that they were going to go through the rest of it. That's some great cleanup there. Lopes and Hughes are really showing us something special here against like the team that sent them down to the elimination bracket 3-1 earlier.
Okay.
Boom. He's just right there every time.
Send him back in two though. So all right. And to the fourth game, what looks like it would have been the Vim, Tankilo, and Wess show if you watched that first game. It is now, actually the Lopes and Hughes show, as the teamwork has been back up. They've been doing the same thing that has been getting them this far, and that has been these passes to Lopes. Lopes has got to have taken like 400 stocks this tournament alone, probably off of just passes. So.
Oh! If he would have picked that up like a little bit higher, that might have been the stock for Vim and Orange. That would have been so tough.
Okay. Oh, okay. Just
nice.
Fires it off. It works, though.
We haven't seen too many D6 coming out from the Lance. Like, that's kind of one of the stronger ones on the Lance kit just because it's so fast. Like, we saw him hit 2 side SIGs earlier, and you know that has, like, the dash forward and then the 45-degree one. So you can be stuck there for a little while. I mean, Wess was doing a great job with it earlier, so he nailed it, and now he's bringing out the D-SIG a little bit more here.
Okay. Big movement. Nice little teamwork. Oh, yeah, couldn't get all the way over there for that neutral air. That would have been a nice extension, but they would have given Vim Tankilo some time to extend it again.
Oh, they would have been ready.
Oh. Okay. Got that stock off of Hughes as well. And Lopes is already hurt. And I think maybe it just feels like they actually are looking at Lopes a little more this time around, which I think might be the game plan that you should be going for anyway, as he is the receiver, the stock taker and all that. Take the stock taker out, it's going to make it a lot harder for the passer to make anything happen.
That's a nice fire back there. It's going to be a full team wipe on red, and all of a sudden Lopes is down just like that. And they're going to put out 60, 70 damage onto Hughes in a heartbeat.
All right, still, I was about to add up damage right there to Lopes as well. Lopes luckily able to get out in time, though. Unfortunately, he can't get away from that stock being lost one more time, though. I don't even know what happened to him. Like, I just heard the fanfare, looked over, and he was gone, so.
Man, Like Lopes, he's starting to play a little bit more defensively here. He's the most damaged in this game. It's 4 stocks to 2. He's in the orange. He just got hit again. One more hit. Lopes is going to be in the red. And it's just he's chase dodging in to hit a like sliding down light use. This blue team must be feeling a little bit tough right now, but we still see confidence coming through from Hughes. The side light down air, the turnaround, but he still gets punished after that.
I don't take that stock off that Sayer, but yeah, he's okay. Yeah, no, I like that. I like the pressure they're putting onto him. And just like that, Lopes had to do something. He wanted to try to save his teammate, but just gets reversed on. The reverse recovery is going to take him out of there. And now it's just up to Hughes, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make this one back. Oh, he does. Okay.
I wonder if Wess is just going to start going heavy mode. Okay.
Yep.
we see the neutral signature come out. Also, Vim was doing basically the same thing. We were seeing that neutral sig as well with that big fist going vertically upward. And yeah, they just needed that one good hit, which is why they were really leaning on that heavy button.
Yeah, that was. I gotta see how what Lopes attempted to do as he tried to get over there to save his teammate. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not really much he could have done. Yeah, he was trying to do something, but he ran out of options. I think he had still had his dodge, but he definitely ran out of jump. So yeah, easy target to get picked up by that recovery. But now into game 5. Let's go.
3, 2.
Western Air Temple will be the place, the venue. We could be seeing another set, or we could be crowning a champion right now. All depends on if Wess and Vim Tankilo have got it together, or was that just a little bit a chink in the armor right there for Lopes and Hughes.
Now we're seeing kind of focus here on 2 soft platforms. We were on Western Air Temple, then we went to the Dome. Now we're back on Western Air Temple, so it seems like that's a focus for these players. 2 soft platforms, I'm still pretty comfortable around. I don't feel claustrophobic there, so maybe they feel that too.
Okay. Now Lopes, once again, yeah, no, that's got to be something that's kind of communicated where it's like, yeah, I'm going to play front. Because Lopes, you haven't really seen Lopes in the front too often. Seems like he's trying to like maybe somewhat take front right now. Oh, good save. That was a good weapon toss. It wasn't a save though. They still putting the damage on him. Wess has to fight his way back to the stage this time around. Lopes not in position for the first time to actually get that pickup. Okay. No pickup here either. No, neutral's kind of slowing down to a little bit of a crawl. No big damage being put up, but it is game 5, so you want to be a little more careful. Wrong person. What's going on there?
Everybody's getting close here. There's the recovery. Still not enough yet, but it does disarm Lopes. He's going to be looking for the next weapon spawn. He's not going to find it. He's going to find a side air, though, and he's going to find it in his face.
Oh, okay. That was a nice dodge down to avoid it. Almost got a turnaround, too, with that neutral sig, but he's still living. Everybody on the red team still on their stocks. Great avoidance here from Wess. I think they really want to send Vim forward to try to get these stocks, but Wess got to make something. I mean, Wess can still trying to make something happen here to the GC Inlight.
It's crazy that Inlight didn't even come close to even thinking about sending off screen from the middle of the stage. Wess going to try and hold on to this probably as long as he can. He goes with a GC side signature, and that KO's on a roll, and that's wild.
It felt like that was like the last active frame for it to come out, but he managed to find the hit, too. And so now Wess, the only person, yeah, there it is. There's the passes that I was talking about. Lopes in position, sees the neutral light happening, knows exactly where to be. Go ahead and take that stock with the side air.
He's going to take the next weapon spawn that came up as well, so Wess is going to be hunting for it. Finally grabs the lance. Lopes definitely the most damage so far. He is in the orange. You're seeing him again kind of resort to that more defensive style of play where he goes over to the wall, and it doesn't matter. The closer he goes to the wall, the closer he's to the blast zone. The opponent pushes him off, and then they just find the side air for the KO.
Very surprising play right there. That was a chase down side air that I think Vim has not tried to do at all until just right then. So I'm sure that Lopes is not expecting to see Vim out there so quickly. And Vim with the surprise side air able to make it work. Oh! Don't put yourself in a bad spot, though. I understand you're so rolling with all that defense, but that's still Lopes, and the Nash has been going absolutely insane.
I think Hughes now seems to be the one playing reasonably defensive for his team. Like, Lopes was jumping up in the air, getting juggled by both members of red, and Hughes was still sticking to the ground because he knows that if Lopes gets taken out, like, him having 2 stocks is probably the best way for him to go into that 1v2. I'm not sure. That's a decision that's very difficult to make, whether you want to save your teammate possibly losing a stock so you go into the 1v2 at like equal stocks or actually even behind here compared to everybody else. So yeah, that's a really tough decision to make in the spot.
We're definitely at that flex game part of the game though. Another stock isn't taken. He fell out of it though, and that is unfortunate because I think he would have lost that stock there if that whole recovery completed. Stock's going to be taken from Hughes. that ground pound. Very close. Flourish. Yo, check this out. It was a diversionary tactic. Oh, man. He said, check this down state. You like this animation? Now check this dare. And now it's used all by himself against two fresh opponents.
This is Wess and Vim 10 Kilo looking at a victory here in Game 5. Don't need a bracket reset. They'll take the gold home if they can get this 1v2 against the world champion.
Okay, they're chasing him down. He cannot create any space. That was a great read right there by Wess. The weapon toss to force the dodge. No way! That was so godlike!
Dude, that's so cool, man. That's such a cool way to finish off the game. Grabbing the gravity cancel D-Light all the way up there. Wess already gave us an insane clip last week in 1v1s where it was called out that he would have to play a perfect game to win, and he did it. And then